regulation is definitely quite rough. But Vertigo, Mirage, Ancient. Vertigo is going to be difficult for Ruby. I don't know anything about the Vertigo for Monte Gen, but let's see what we have now, because it's going to be the first. It's going to be the first map. We're going straight into it. I'm really intrigued. I honestly don't know what to expect from this from either side. I think it's going to be quite a messy first map, but then Mirage and Ancient will be a little bit more normalized if we get there. And today we are starting in Group C, Ruby versus Monte Gen, and then Verdant versus Rossomano later. We're going to be deciding today, I think, if someone goes through from Group C or not. Pretty sure they're on the same. Oh no, they're on the different days. But we'll be seeing who goes into the winners match or the elimination match, and then the end of the day is the Group D. So you're in the best group for now. Monte Gen though, on this pistol round, grouping up towards the say bomb site. All 5 players there, and it's going to be a full execute on this pistol round. Smoke in the middle of the bomb site, smoke in connector. It's actually going to be Dex getting the opening kill. Sharp shooting onto Lean, who was peering above default. Bomb though will get planted. Only 2 players with armor alive for the T side as they invested quite a lot of utility. On Catwalk, they're going to try to take this John to Kaide. They shall succeed. Ruby, no kit, so time. Is slightly of the essence, and with the bomb about half ticked, they're going to have to start getting moving, going to have to start progressing their way up, and they will do so effectively. Ryu in sandbags could be so dangerous, but he gets very swiftly dealt with. FNL Gizmate 2 versus 4, and Sawalio, that is some sharp shooting towards the end of this round. And even though there was no defuse kit, Sawalio saves the day, and Ruby go 1-0 up here on Vertigo. Full eco? Basically eco. Just a splattering of deagles. Nothing too much to write home about for the Monte Gen side. To be honest, I'm quite surprised that Ruby have been invited to... Quite surprised Ruby have been invited to the play-ins. I would have thought they'd be leaning towards the lower end of a main Swiss invite. So I think that's kind of where I saw. That's what I thought I saw them in at the end of last season. I guess they did play some close qualifiers, but like I feel like for them they had a pretty good end to the season. You know, making a deep run in ESC Advanced. How do they do in their main? Because they played the main Swiss a few times. Yeah, they made top 8. Yeah, they made top 8 in Series 2. You know, lost to 9 Pandas 2-1. Fine. They made top 8 again in Series 4. Lost to Furia 2-1. Fair enough. Like, you know, they're creeping their way through the main Swisses, but they're still getting there. And then unfortunately they went 0-3 in the most recent in Series 5. In Series 6 they made playoffs again.
And then they won this regional clash Arena CIS, so we saw 5W win it in Europe. Ruby beat Arcred, Spirit Academy, and Leon.
you know, that's some pretty impressive results for kind of like the regional bouts.
VP Prodigy losing to Arc Prince is big there. But like, look, I think Ruby's been doing pretty well recently for their standard and stature. And right now against Monte Gen, they definitely are the favourites, and they're playing like it. You can see how aggressive they're getting over towards B. Gizmic able to trade out his teammate and do one better, giving Monte Gen the advantage. Monte Gen, with the advantage, have played this mid-round quite nice. They're going to be going over towards the A bomb site, and nobody is there for the taking. It's completely relinquished by Ruby, and Gamble stacked that B bomb site. As the bomb gets planted, I don't see Ruby really contesting this.
Kaide does have beginning of this year, and Monte Gen I think are somewhat in the same. Like they played season like 47, 48. So they've missed 2 or 3 seasons. So that kind of surprised me that they don't get many officials in like at all. Then like they really just aren't playing much Counter-Strike. However, getting the officials in now, you know, this was the 3rd best of 3 this week. Guaranteed another one. It's really cool to see them get these invites. I think that's really definitely... For me, I was very happy to see them getting invited. It's a team that I want to see more of. A very slow approach to this T side. Just holding. Just waiting. Letting Ruby make that first mistake. It's exactly what's going to happen. Shield. There's 2 players here in ladder, and Dex gets completely blindsided. Ryu throws the mollo, gives away his position, but then Shield's there to hold for any aggressor coming out middle, and they read that round like a textbook. Monte Gen once again claiming the advantage late into this round, stacking up towards the B bomb site. I think they want to go end here. Issue is, Ruby have actually guessed correct this time. 2 players on the bomb site, ahead of the utility. Sawalio take the first contact. Kaide can't get anything for his troubles, but Sawalio is still standing tall, and Sawalio oh, it's criminal. A lovely spray transfer and 4 kills for him. I highlighted him as the one player that did so well in their playoff run in Series 6. And right here now in the Series 8 play-ins, he's dominating his opposition.
It seemed like it was going all well for him. Literally just Sawalio, they just couldn't deal with him. And in this round, he might have to step up quite massively. He's going to be rotating in from that B anchor position. Dex
making his life a little bit easier with getting a frag and backing away. Gizmy is also on 7 HP, remember, so Monte Gen, even though they are in the man advantage after that ramp pop early on, with Gizmy leading the charge of the Tech 9, may I add. Oh my god, I got a heart attack, sorry, I'm not quite used to the fact that you can drop off headshot like that. I thought Moona just fell off the map on purpose. Like, what are you doing? Forgot that you can, you know, fall onto catwalk now. Does that do anything if Dex actually blocks that smoke, apart from give away his position? I'm not too sure. Because it... Ooh, the read of a century. Ryu makes it hard for himself. Almost gets FNL killed, but does wall bang both of them. And Monte Gen, that was a really quite simplistic round. Look, Gizmy charges up, great flashbangs from Ryu, it appears, just completely blind the first two. Dex makes good work and, you know, does get that 1-for-1. Just actually 1-for-3. Quite nice tempered re-aggression from him. But overall, Monte, they really do just hold their nerves, and they play this very slow, disciplined style of Counter-Strike. And it can really catch off your opponents, especially when you're just not expecting it from a team like Monte Gen, because, you know, it's an academy team that doesn't have many reps on its belt, and they play, I guess, above their age, as one might say. But even though it's an academy team, they do have a fair bit of experience, you know, like, Gizmy's played with the Prodigies, on the Prodigies with Shield in ECL. He's played at the top level as regional scene. I think FNL played for the, FNL played for Na'Vi Youth? Na'Vi Academy? Na'Vi Academy. I don't know if there's a difference between the two. Na'Vi Junior, yeah. And also played like at a pretty decent level for an 18-year-old in his regional team. Ryu then also, with Gizmy, played on the main squad for Monte. You know, he's played those tier 1 lands against the tier 1 players. And FNL, don't know a huge amount about him, but he's played with Trasco, which is a name that I would recognize back in the day, with Wonderful. Yeah, you know, pretty big name. So it's a academy team with actually quite a lot of experience. Also, their coach is someone that I've looked at before, because he played with like kind of some of the best teams in the region. He played with big pick again. Shield is always just getting these picks, and that's a second. He's doing so well at just playing this like passive off position, and he's just winning. Finally will die, but you know, there's a trade that's swiftly there. So Monte Gen completely happy and just very supportive of Shield in that moment. Oh, hold on a second. It's a 1 versus 2. They know where Moon is. Let's just go his USP out over in throwing that over the big green, and oh, okay, won't anticipate Ryu deeper on deeper on short. But ooh, that was a scary round at the end. Even though Shield had done great eliminating too early on, and that they're in a 4 versus 2. Monte Gen get read into. Ruby with Sawalio and Moon are in the right position at the right time, but just unfortunately Moon unable to clutch up here. So Monte Gen at least get 6 on the half. They've evened it up. So sorry, they've made it an even half. Worst comes to worst, but up against this strange full buy from Ruby with only 1 primary rifle now, as Kaide's fallen with the second. Monte Gen seemingly are kind of like being fed 8. Ooh, okay. I feel like this round for Ruby was a mistake purchasing him because they are being obliterated. No heroics from Sawalio. Moon can try and go save the A1SS down in towards middle. And that's exactly what he's going to go try and do. In the meantime, Deck saving his. Ruby, they're not going to really have any money going into this final round of the half. Monte Gen, a very nice T-side. Never really looked like there was a... Never really looked like there was a worry. Did start off quite poorly, but apart from that, Monte Gen have been all over this.
good activation from Shield on the lurk. I honestly thought he was going to come too late, but Gizmy plays it really well to allow for Shield to come through by just surviving, and then when time's too low, it's not a 1v2 for Foster. It's Ruby on, as it's Monte Gen on 8. An explosive pistol round. Ruby. Full steam ahead. Foot on the acceleration. Trying to bombard their way onto this B-bomb site. However, Ryu! Oh, Ryu!
Alongside Keen. Just sniping, chopping them all down. Foster all left by himself, and Gizmy's already on the flank. Monte Gen. An assertive pistol round.
Bomb being denied as well, so no money for the T side. Nice deagle shot from Kaido. But you would imagine that is the... You would imagine that that's it, right? Like, you'd imagine there's gonna be no other issues. I think for the time being, it's gonna be the case. Yeah. Is it? That's an interaction and a half. Oh my god, Moon! What a weird, scrappy gunfight onto Lean and then just bonks Gizmy. It's got all of a sudden quite expensive. And surely not dangerous. By any means, right? Right? I don't think the bomb can get planted. On catwalk. Should be denied. Yeah, okay. And FNL can actually pick up an A1S. It's not great. 2 people surviving is far from ideal. However, it could be worse. Because Monte Gen are on double digits. This is a big round for Ruby, because if Ruby do not win this... Yeah, like, if Ruby don't win this, it's gonna be 11-4 and just 1 round away. It's this strange back-to-back full investment for Ruby. I'm not a huge fan of this. I think this is very bizarre economical management. Monte Gen, they actually do lose the opening kill though. Dex is on 1 HP, but still a man advantage for Ruby. And now the T side, with these Tech 9s, are looking to close down the gaps. Utility out. Shield taking the first contact, and I think dinked off the angle as well, so it's a little bit worrying. FNL the only player not to rotate over should be doing so now. Ryu and Gizmy, really good space taken towards Gap. It's going to force Ruby to be a little bit claustrophobic almost, and yeah, they actually can't make their way out. That's really nice mid to late round aggression being installed from Ryu and Gizmy, because it just forces that T side to feel very uncomfortable and claustrophobic on the bomb side, and then someone like FNL can swoop in and get a double, as maybe the T side are more focused on the players that are attacking from ramp, and this one kill from Shield's massive, because it just constrains them even more. Ruby don't even get the bomb down, so they don't even get the economical benefit of that. They're going to buy up into round 16, even though they fully purchased in the last. They haven't got head armor on some players. They've very much favored going for the AKs over the Galils. They haven't got much money. They do have the man advantage. And Ryu, in a spot above it here, only able to get one. Monte Gen are 3 versus 4, 2 versus 4 right now. But money, sorry, the HP is very low. So, this re-aggression from FNL and Gizmy could pay dividends. Only one for FNL. Gizmy's found one himself, and now he's in a 1 versus 2 with most likely the bomb going over towards the B bomb site, as they know he was last spotted towards A. What a weird round, like maybe Monte Gens get a little bit over aggressive. I don't think this is winnable for Gizmy. I think he's playing for some exits. This is a really, yeah, I felt like Monte took multiple 1 versus 1s, and Ruby maybe on a verge, just like, oh, let's just go kill them, or let's just go get this done with. They actually end up winning the duels and keep on favoring themselves. They were playing more together, and they were actually playing that buddy trade system. Tactical pause for Monte, and I think, yeah, that's a very important time to do so. They've just about got enough money, even though they, like, it would have been so much better if they kept 4 alive 2 rounds ago when they were in that 4 versus 2, but instead... Oh, no, sorry, yeah, it was the 4 versus 1, actually, with the pistol, and they just kept kind of chopped apart by Moon's Deagle, and that's actually going to do loads for the economy of Monte Gen, that they don't have it quite built up. Even though they kept 4 alive in round 15. Short technical pause though. Monte Gen, they have FNL disconnected. Well, in the meantime, I hope you guys are all enjoying the Olympics. I've actually been watching a fair bit of it. I watched... However, there's going to be a bit of an extended break. FNL temporarily not with us. He's alive, don't worry. He's just not in the server. Monte Gen, they're still in the lead. However, will they be able to maintain their performance after this break? Yo, we're back. Shift your attention to the Counter-Strike. Monte Gen should probably be on 12. Ruby had this really interesting purchase. They just kind of went, you know what, we're going to buy every single round. The rest is half. And somehow made it work with like no head armor, AK, galils. And also, like, always had the advantage, just because Monte Gen kept on giving them the frags. Their extended pause, and ooh, that is not what you like to see. Sawalio, a brazen play, walks through the smoke at B main and just catches them completely off guard. They had no idea that could even be a possibility, and Shield needs to be very careful, because if I'm him, I'm getting out of here. Moon does make some noise, so... Yeah, you see here, just Sawalio just walks through a smoke, and it's a bit brazen, but fortune favours the bold. Monte Gen, 11 and 6 up still though. 5 rounds to the good. They actually do have a purchase, even though they probably don't have the loss bonus too. They don't have the loss bonus to probably mimic a purchase, but because of the 3 weapons being saved, it's all good for them. Gizmy, need to be careful. There's awkward timings there where he's the one that's caught out in the open, and that nade, ooh, lot of damage. Shrapnel flying everywhere, and he takes the first contact with 35 HP to his name now. In Shield, no AWP. We were speaking about how proactive he was, or really just how clinical he was over towards A. Like, just stood at the bottom of the ramp and just kept on killing people. However, right now, he adds to the low HPs of Monte. He just runs into a Molotov.
Ooh, that's a missed grenade. Full eco for Monte Gen. Gizmy's got the Zeus out. It's cool that you can see that on the HUD now. See, there's some HUDs that it doesn't show a Zeus, which is always a bit sad. But with Ruby targeting the B bomb site and no one being there, Monte Gen, they lose another round, and Ruby, they win another round quite cleanly. It really honestly felt like Vertigo was over. It was what, like 11-4, and like I think it really did seem like this was going to be game over. But Monte Gen, that one slip of a round, and it all comes. It just kind of it all goes a little bit lopsided. This eco, will it get any damage? Oh, most certainly not. Ruby, this is when I start to believe if this comeback is real or not. Because Shield will have the AWP out. It's the first one he's actually going to have the AWP out this half. We saw how clinical he was on the T side. You'd assume he's going to be the same on the CT side. No AWP to counteract him, as Ruby kept 5 players alive in the last. This is the big round where if they can win this, boom, we've got a game alive. But they're not quite there just yet. Monte sweating a little bit, but I wouldn't say sweating enough. And this is a nice play from Shield with the AWP. He's actually not going to go towards A. He's going to go towards middle. Unfortunately, this early aggression from him, and I guess the dynamism of the AWP, there's really nobody there. So he's going to have to rework himself in a different part of the map. Is this supposed to be a B execute from Ruby? Because they just sent Swalio in first. He has been doing great at getting his entries, and FNL was completely blind, but the Romanian will keep Monte Gen secure at the B bomb site, and will also keep them in this 5 versus 4. Ruby, not sure what the game plan was there completely, as the bomb did feign towards B at one stage, but now redirecting themselves towards this A bomb site. Not full force. Kaide found so much space. He just walked up onto the bomb site. He's snatched that kill onto Shield. Player in heaven spotted. Lean. Not much time left on this earth. And even though Gizmi and Ryu have found each other, this is going to be such a difficult round because there's a player in CT spawn. They don't know about Kaide that he's gone this deep. Even though he's killed everybody, Kaide is just abusing them on this A bomb site. I have no idea how he is still alive. 9 HP. He catches a very nice timing. And finally FNL will put him down. Revenge has been sought in a 1 versus 3. Ooh, it's so close. He puts it down just to a 1 versus 1. But Foster gets the better of him. And what a fantastic play from Kaide. 4 versus 5. He makes the assertive play up on the A bomb site. Catches Shield off. And then as his teammate spots out Lean, he's able to neutralize him and then continue his pursuit of domination through CT. Ruby 9-11, big round to be taking, and in a 4 versus 5. This is really quite scary for Monte Gen. I think if Ruby win this map, they're probably going to win the series. Mirage next map is go-to for Ruby. Monte, though, they did beat Sampi on it just recently in the Hell Cup 10. But I'd feel very deflated by Monte Gen if losing this. Like, you have the game in the palm of your hands, like 11-4, whatever. You're up against these constant low buys, and it all falls away from you. in this round, even though there are 4 players stacked up on the B-bomb side from Monte Gen. Is there going to be any success? That's the start of it. Unfortunately, the trades are good. So while you're killing his teammate, it does make it a little bit easier for Ryu, but he doesn't accept the tap. Doesn't expect the tap. And Ruby, is that them on double digits now? Yeah, double digits. It's a 1-round game. So, the do or die round for Monte. If they lose this, they've probably lost the game. Which would be a real shock to the system. Bringing them down to earth slightly. Kaide burns in the Molotov. Gizmi should have heard that, and he does react off it, but unsuccessfully. Maybe thinks that Kaide has added some distance between them, but instead he's got very close, and Gizmi doesn't clear him. Ryu and FNL trying to clear out some space on B. They've lost A, so trying to react on B somewhat, but honestly, not really that great of a round for Monte. They have no information around any of the map. However, Kaide could just give up a free frag. Ooh, that could have gone either way, but he does. And now FNL would have heard all this towards B. Here comes the execute. FNL up close, not expected. Ryu lines up a double after their attention is swayed, and Monte Chen is taking a while. They're actually on map, and they're on map point. They have let Ruby get a real taste of success, a real taste of victory. They even let them get the 5 versus 4. But Monte Chen has taken, it's not been easy, but they will be the first to hit 12. Can they close it out? That's the main question I have right now, because that round seemingly was quite easy. It was a really good B hold from Ryu and Lean. But Lean, sorry, it was Ryu and FNL, my bad. Lean was the one who got the opening kill towards A, and he's going to do it again. Issue is shield dead. FNL also overextended in the middle, trying to like trade out his teammate. Gizmi, not sure how he hasn't killed Moon there. Moon's missed a shot, given an opportunity. Gizmi didn't take it. Ryu, bomb has been planted. 1 versus 4. Ruby just really can't get anything going. Sorry, Monte Gen just can't get any sort of consistent success. They hit 12 and then lose the very next round. 21 HP, combined 2 players on Ruby. Still though, they win it out. And Dex might catch Ryu off guard. But it's Sawalio. It's very bold of him to be that aggressive with 21 HP. But overtime, most certainly on the cards now. Ruby, they hit 11. They keep it that 1-round game. Ooh, Ryu can't survive. That's a massive hunt from Dex. Look at the money as well. Ryu's got 4.2k. He could have had that AK, dropped a rifle over, but a really nice aggression at the end from Ruby means that the economy for Monte Gen going to this final round isn't going to be the best. And look at that aggressive opener. Shield naded, spammed, and then FNL's tried to sneak in late to see if he can catch someone off guard, take some space, and it just all tumbled away. Monte Gen did more damage on this save with Ryu than they did in the whole of the main round. 12 to 11. They've got the AWP out again from Shield. He has to have impact here, unlike the previous. He needs to have impact in this half. He's done so well on the T side, but just haven't been able to step up on the City side in the same way. Not great money. Shield. They get the opening kill here. What a shot onto Kaide. Issue is, they've got a very heavy stack towards A, and FNL alone on B is now on 7 HP with this MP9. Smoke is not going to keep them at bay as well. You can see they're trying to boost over that with a man advantage, and Shield still alive, raring to go, kicking and screaming. It's going to be this execute on the B bomb site, and because Kaide died on A, they are able to react on this lurk, but both Gizmi and Lean die with only one frag. FNL's been dealt with. Ryu and Shield, they're on the scene. But where's the bomb going? I think the bomb's going... Oh no, the bomb's staying B.
And a very wild swing through the Molotov. He tries to catch them off guard, and to be fair to him, he does. He just misses and gives me head ripped off. Lean, short for this world. Ryu, this double keeps them alive, and almost a kill onto Foster. That 1 HP play almost wins it out for Monte Gen, but once again, a disadvantage for Ruby where they've made it work. Shield can't capitalize on this low HP quite the same way, but there goes Foster, converting to the M4. Shield did everything right, but Moon picks the timing and swings out, finds Shield with his head turned. Ruby take the lead for the first time here on Vertigo since their opening 4 rounds on the CT side. Okay. Doesn't matter if Monte Gen seem to get openers. This one they haven't got an opening kill, they have got a lot of damage, and even more damage because of a team nade. There's a boost currently set up by Ruby. Not spotting anything else, but that's information in itself. Where are you? Ooh, Moon. If he's patient enough, could be rewarded. Let's see if Lean can spot the head. Lean actually has seen the head, kind of. But he goes for his aggressive play, and 1-for-1 gives me. It's bold, it's very brazen, staying on top of default there after a teammate has died. And Ruby getting a very swift opening frags onto this A-bomb site. They play very slowly and then explode on the timing after they are able to. So they're just waiting for Monte Gen to over-aggress. That's exactly what happens. FNL rotating in from B. Final player remaining, and Sawalio completes the 4K, completes the quad kill. As Monte Gen just looking dejected. Ooh, Shield gets the opener with the AWP, and this time they're going to double down. Shield, how has he hit that shot onto Dex? Through the fire and the flames. Still able to hit bangers, and we haven't seen that for a while, so it's good to see him come alive. He could be the difference maker for Monte Gen. He could be what pushes them actually over the line on Vertigo, as now they're in a 4 versus 2. Both players over towards the A bomb site for Ruby. It's going to be a third rotation for Monte, so they're in the right place at the right time, and that spam connects perfectly. Costa gets double swung, and the buddy system pays off for Monte. They do get one round on the CT side. Is that enough? Okay, T-side Monte Gen. This is where they did actually probably play their best Counter-Strike.
Ended off the first half 8-4 after losing like the first 3 or 4 rounds. They went pretty flawless actually, and they played very slow, very methodical, and basically thawed out Ruby.
And it might come and pay dividends, as look. FNL just holding for Sawalio. He was great on both the T side and the CT side at either anchoring or opening up this B bomb site. And so for him being out for the count very early on in his first round of the second half of overtime, that's a big frag for FNL to be picking up. It's the 2 B anchors coming head to head, and Ruby forcing now a play on a different part of the map to see if they can trade out their fallen comrade. It's actually just not going to work whatsoever. Kaide, finally though, finding success. Ryu, that double in middle, if he was able to claim it, pretty much would have been round over, but still alive now for Ruby. It's going to be a reaction for Monte to head over on this A bomb site. Kaide picking up the AWP off Moon's dead body will actually make better work of it than his teammate. And this 2 versus 3. I don't know if it's winnable, especially this nade. Ooh, I thought the nade. I thought he was going to throw it on Kaide, but speaking of Kaide, he's done everything in this round, but it's been left alone. Keen, very aggressive stance on the top of default. He's going to get pounced upon. Monte Gen even up the scoreline. And I'm not going to lie, these type of rounds can be very hard for Ruby to deal with. But I think what they got to do is stop forcing the play to try and take information and take space. Because that round just got perfectly played into Monte Gen's hands, where they just... Like, that is exactly how their default should work. They're holding for aggression. They find the aggression. They then hold for the reaction. They find the reaction. And Ruby just got to make sure that they don't give them that, or play more of the buddy system like they did in middle. Monte this time putting, as usual, quite a heavy lean over towards the A-bomb side.
Ryu in such a hard position. Should be one and done, but he annihilates,
Decapitates everybody that comes into his view. My god. I cannot understate how important that is. And how also impressive that is.
I'm pretty sure he had an insane pistol round as well on like map 1 on
the city side, so I guess he's a pistol round god. And Ruby just don't know what hit them. Fantastic from Ryu. And it's going to be a full buy actually from Ruby. Even though they didn't get the bomb down, they're still going to buy the Deagle armor, Tech 9 armor, and FNL, he's doing everything. Another ace? Wait. Surely we don't have back-to-back aces from two different players, and there it is. It's not even against an eco. It was against a full buy, and FNL aces on the anchor. I don't think I've seen 2 rounds played and 2 aces in the first 2 rounds of a game. You can see that Monte Gen, they are definitely ready for map 2. And Ruby, they haven't even had a look in. This is the eco round for Ruby. FNL, another ace. Another one. He's gonna be caught off guard in a pretty precarious position. Quite aggressive. Oh, Gizmy steals one. Sorry, FNL just got an ace and a 4K. He's the king of the B-bomb site. You shall not enter, he says. Well, Ruby have got 1 kill so far in this game. They haven't had the greatest of starts. They've kind of just been owned. Onto the rifles. Let's see if they can get anything going.
I was a double dink on Kaide out of the air. But again, eco, so maybe some damage would be nice.
Especially because Ruby haven't really been able to fortify the economy. Any damage is really actually quite benefited. Oh, I would not be a happy bunny if I'm Dex, because Mooney just got him killed. And Sawali was quite low HP towards ramp. If I'm Ryu and Lean, I save these 2 AKs, and I am happy with that eco. I don't think Ruby are. I think that's definitely a bit of like a... Come on, guys, like... You know, Sawali almost lost a duel for P250. Moon blocks Dex. We lose 3 players and he gives 2 acres over to the city side, which is actually going to be really important for their economy. Liam utilizing the AK picked up from the last round. Get the opening kill, but Shield falling on a Ryu as well with those saved AKs, keeping the advantage in favor of Monte Gen. It's 3 versus 2, bomb down in no man's land on the A bomb side. Foster, he has fought his way out from positions like this previously. He's actually got a bit of an advantage on the basis that Monte Gen may not realize that Ruby are still committing towards A, and you can see that through how they're trying to take mid control, which is actually good because now they have no scare that they can be fought from connector like they have been so many times, or window, and also FNL's over towards B, so Monte Gen very much splitting up and Gizmy playing retake A. He's going to get the information shortly that the bomb is being planted. Molotov as well. So, should be able to call for his teammates over. He's now going to try and just cause some pandemonium. He's going to allow the bomb to go down, but he's also going to get some good damage off onto Dex. Now, both players below 50 HP. First duel comes to FNL. Second to Lean. But it'll actually be Gizmy who finds the final frag. Really nice round played out by Monte Gen. They do leave the A bomb site, and they go searching for the information. And Gizmy just plays really nicely, retake towards A. And I think Monte pretty much guarantee the information that both players are on the A bomb site through their space taking in middle from Lean and Gizmy. So really nicely done from Monte, getting back on that horse. And doing so by keeping 3 players alive, which is actually really fantastic for the economy. Big opening in the middle though. Sawalio actually doubles down, one onto his teammate. Bro, Dex has been he's been blocked, team killed. So someone's got a curse over his head because his teammates, their crosshairs are on him. It's because of that now of 3 versus 4, which is a way more winnable than a 3 versus 5. And with the all-bound shield on the A bomb site, I don't hate this from Monte Gen. Issue is, they're not going to spot Kaide getting into window. He has been a nuisance, pestering them around Sniper's Nest. And I think if FNL was able to catch that off as it was happening, massive, round-winning play. But instead, being caught off guard. What a read. and the information as well now that he was probably the one player in middle, and now there's a reaction towards A. FNL double is so important. Ryu has to at least get one, and he will. Bomb down. Foster picks it up. Doesn't even pick it up. He makes noise dropping though, so he's gonna have to go back and get that bomb if he wants to plant. And Ryu mimicking FNL, he gets a double as well. That's really good anchoring from FNL, and just he sets Ryu up for that easy double. Final round of the half, and money's not great for the T side whatsoever. However, sorry, they've got themselves on the A-bomb site. Ryu, I could see him getting his head blown off. Sorry, this round's actually quite dangerous. That smoke, though. Is it supposed to go on triple? Either way, it kind of almost buggered Ryu. Kaide, last alive, missing his deal shot. 8-4 half once again for Monte Gen. This time, are we going to have to go to an overtime, or will they be able to secure themselves on the T side, which on Vertigo was their much more favored side? Ooh, Ruby were 4-11 down on map number 1. We've been here before, so you never really know when it comes to the Monte Gen side. Like, you never know if they're going to be able to push their way forward. Are they going to be... I don't know. Monte Gen, look, they've been here on Vertigo. My one thing is that they looked really good on their T side on Vertigo, so potentially that means they're better on the T side here, and I'm wondering if we're going to see something similar as it's very slow passive defaults.
But we're winning both pistol rounds now on Mirage, 10-4 up. They've never really given Ruby any hope, apart from when Ruby got 3 rounds in a row and it was like 5-4, and then instantly that was all squandered. Ryu's been having a fantastic game. Same with FNL. Definitely supported by his 9 kills at the start of the game. Great opening kill. Ooh, Ryu. He's getting all the kills. His teammates included. He doesn't care. If you come into his crosshair, he will eliminate you. Now, speeding up towards short. Didn't really see us from Monte and Vertigo. It's very fast played. And Dex might actually just win because of that. With a late initiation from FNL, he's waiting for his teammates to come up short, and gives me thinking that those two will be all fine and dandy. Stays a little bit longer in middle. 2 versus 2 though, still very winnable. Gives me Molo into market, not going to affect Moon, but that flashbang will. Gisby just about gets around the corner in time. We'll get the bomb down. So, Moon, they know where he is. He's going to drop a progression smoke to see if he can get out of market. Gives me just Jules Sawali on short. What a shot. Conviction flowing through his veins. And now the Brit has to do it all. And he will not miss a beat. 1 versus 1 claimed. Monte Gem onto 11 rounds. But let's hold our breath because we genuinely don't know. Execute out on B. Dex actually doing great work. Gets a kill and puts FNL very low, but maybe sticks around for a little bit too long. Because of that, he will be dropped and lean. What type of lurk is that? He's holding deep in B apartments. And Ruby, a force buy here, isn't going to work out like it did on Vertigo. No kit. 3 versus 4. I wouldn't be surprised if the save cool comes in soon. Because if they all die here, then look, it's kind of over for them. But remember, FNL's low, and now they put it back to a 3 versus 3. 10-second defuse, not going to be the best. And FNL with that Mac 10 does so much work. Ryu and Lean clean up the rest. Bit of BM. Monte Gen, they go to 12. They go to map and series point. And they are looking so much more dominant here on their T side of Mirage. They're not going to allow anyone to fall back into it. They're not going to allow Ruby to try and make their way back into this series just like they did on Vertigo. Final round, potentially of Mirage and of this series. Monte Gen, they have looked clinical from start to finish, apart from that little mishap over on Vertigo, where they got forced into overtime, and we're actually 2 rounds down in overtime. But bomb planted, Dex, will he clear connector? No. bomb tapped. Gives me nice in the veins, not peeking out. There goes the second tap. Foster eliminated. Dex forced off the bomb. And he will get the kill, but there's no time. Gives me clutches up back-to-back rounds for the Monte Gen side. The Brit puts Monte Gen in the Group C winners match here in the CCT closed qualifier for Series 8. Very well done to Monte Gen and Ruby, dejected after their failed comeback on Vertigo. Let's see if they can bounce back in the elimination game. But we won't know who their opponents are going to be because Verdun versus Rosso Manor is going to be up next. Monte Gen on your screen right there. Really fantastic. You can see everybody had their purpose. Shield's AWP was really fantastic on Vertigo, and maybe we didn't see as much of his AWP on that second map, but we still know what he can produce. Gizme's clutch ability, Ryu's just unrelenting force. Really well done from Monte. And a team that haven't been maybe getting as many officials in because of the lack of invites as they are an academy team, and their main team actually end up playing a lot of the tournaments such as the CCTs. You know, they played the main. I think Monte were invited to the last main Swiss. They just game in Group C.
You look into your inventory and there's only... It's time to forget about this garbage. Here you will find everything to play with really cool skins. Open top cases. Upgrade dropped skins and turn your junk into a cool gun using the contract system. Every day, thousands of people upgrade their inventory with us. Hellcase.com. Look at yourself in a new way.
Do you have any unnecessary skins or want to sell them? Try SkinPlace. Visit the website, select the skins you want to use. Easily fill your Steam trade link. Make sure we offer good prices and choose a payment method. Hit the button and boom! Instant cash. Safety. Low commissions. Instant payouts. SkinPlace.